ready? What up? Let's get to it. So they talk about a positive world. You look around on certain social media, certain people you see, hear people say, even in the regular world, regular realm, sometimes the world is how you see it. I say cap, man. Majority of time, the people who saying that don't even know what's going on in the real world, right? Ain't even in touch with the real world, right? Or really understand the wickedness that goes on, not even understanding this ain't even God's world. This is now the devil's world, but it is God's universe. You hear me, dog? But that whole phrase and that whole cliche, oh, the world is how you see it. No, the world is what it is. You can see the world in a positive light. Even if you try to sit back and look at the world and look at and take everything in and be positive about it, you can't ignore the fact, right? Even though most people do, but you can't ignore the fact that this ain't no positive damn world, dog. Look around. You hear me heavy and stop the cap once you look around. Period. Now you don't gotta walk around being mad, huh? Being angry, right? And even if you are mad and angry about what's going on in the world, it's certain ways you handle it, right? It's certain things you direct your energy towards. It's certain ways you get that anger out in a positive way, huh? You hear me, dog? Heavy. Now, it's a lot of people that walk around mad, etc., letting their anger out in a negative way. But at the end of the day, you look around at what's going on, huh? You hear me? In America, especially, we can just talk about the United States, right? You hear me, baby? This ain't no positive word, you know? Period. Look at the things that are going on in the world. Period, dog. Look at the people, the elite, the people in so-called power. Look at the laws of the land, homie. You hear me? Look at how the judicial system works. Everyone knows that's flawed on every level, no matter what you're talking about. Look at the corruption in the judicial system, huh? Look at the alleged corruption in government. You know, we're talking about food being poisoned. We're talking about chemicals in the air. We're talking about everything, man. We're talking about negativity and lies in the media. Look at certain agendas that are being pushed. Come on, man. Look at certain areas in the United States, certain poverty stricken areas, man. You hear me? And you want to talk to me about positivity when this isn't a positive world? This is a dog eat dog world, nigga. And you got to be a dog, nigga. You hear me? Yeah. This ain't the way I made it. You hear me? Or the way, oh, I just happen to see it. It's the way it is. And you would be a fool to ignore that fact, right? Correct. Yeah. You can walk around this world and try to think, oh, everybody's my friend. Everybody's friendly. It's one big kumbaya, kumbaya. You hear me? Everybody loves everybody. Everyone's your friend. You got to love everybody. Be kind to everybody. Trust everybody. No, kill that noise, man. This is Babylon. You must stay aware. Yeah. You hear me? Talking about everybody, your friend. Talking about love everybody. Come on, man. Like I know, people take that love and take advantage of it, right? How many people who shown too much love to the wrong person or wrong people and got fucked over, huh? And you want to tell me it's all about love? People throw that word humanity around and tell me it's all about love, dog. You hear me? You know what positive world, man? Yeah, people get killed every day, raped, extorted every day. Look at the social media realm. What positivity? We live in a world where they show assassinations online now. We live in a world where people do anything for clicks, for views, for clout, for federale, for the money, guapino, the fettuccine, huh? The fettuccine linguine. You hear me, dog? We live in a world amongst humans where instead of humans stepping in, trying to help somebody who's being harmed, who's being done wrong, right? They pull out their cameras, homie, and record. You hear me? Heavy, dog. No way around it, right? You got teachers fucking kids, man. You got them teaching sex, pushing transgenderism, pushing the LBGTQ movement. You got kids being brainwashed in school systems, bro. You hear me? Heavy. Not being taught nothing they can take to the real world with them that can help them. You hear me? Not being taught or educated on real history or nothing that they can that can help them survive in the real world. Not being taught financial literacy, how to build businesses, homie. You hear me? Heavy. How to be as healthy as possible, not being taught how to be mentally strong. What are they being taught, man? You hear me? For the most part, they teaching sex in school now. I'm talking about you can go anywhere and see corn. Or we can't say the what? The P word no more. All right, bet boom. You see what I mean? We got YouTube talking about YouTube friendly. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, huh? Talking about YouTube friendly. When this ain't no friendly world, you can't say certain words online, but they can show murders online. I'm talking about straight headshot, make their head drop online, bro. You hear me? You know, especially black niggas killing each other. That's all you see. You hear me? What's old boy from Chicago? They still got his murder up. They had the FBG Duck murder up. May they souls rest in peace and find peace. You hear me? Come on, bruh. It's a pick and choose world, a hypocritical world. And everybody want to talk about humanity like humanity is so great. Come on, bruh. You know? You see it everywhere, dog. You see it in the workplace. It's like dealing with kids in the workplace. You hear me? Toxic environment, toxic people, man. Wickedness, hate, jealousy, envy. No matter what feel, baby. You hear me? I've talked to people that worked on different levels, work in different atmospheres every day, whether it be doctors, nurses, somebody who work in the fast food restaurant industry, warehouses. You hear me, dog? Heavy. Now, some are worse and more toxic and wicked than others, but at the end of the day, it's the same bullshit, bro. You know, at the workplace, you're dealing with kids, dealing with dirty motherfuckers, gossiping motherfuckers. You hear me, dog? Petty, hateful, you hear me? Lustful, etc. You know what it is, man. It ain't no secret, dog. For real. So everybody want to sit back and talk about a positive world when all you see in this world is war, talks of war, huh? You hear me, man? You got people damn near starving out here in America. The U.S. send money to Ukraine, but don't send money, give money to its own people in the United States where a real war is going on. Shit, kidding me, dog? Kidding me? They talking about the war here, the war there. It's a war right now in America, dog. You got some states, especially them liberal states, boy. People literally shooting up heroin on the sidewalk, shooting up fentanyl on the sidewalk, needles everywhere. They got homeless civilizations everywhere. You hear me, dog? And what make it worse, these states have decriminalized drugs, so it ain't nothing that a cop can do to stop them, bro. Picture a little kid seeing a grown person shoot up on the sidewalk right in front of them while they waiting for the bus, huh? You hear me, dog? Yeah. Citizens going to work, hard working humans, gotta see that shit. And you talk to me about positivity. You hear me, dog? What we talking about here round yonder for real, man. Period. Everything corrupt, everything wicked. It's a gimme, greedy world. You hear me? Yeah, man. You know, ain't no real love, ain't no real unity. But everybody want to walk around this motherfucker in delusion. Have them people saying the world is the way you see it is sitting back in the comforts of their own home with nothing to worry about. They ain't in the field, never been in the field. They could care less what's going on in the real world, right? Heavy, dog. The rich get rich and the poor gets poor. And the middle class, the middle class goes back and forth, sways back and forth in between, depending on which month that is, nigga. You hear me, dog? Yeah. So what is positive about this world? Yeah, it's positive moments. It's positive things going on. It's still positive people. But yeah, the majority, come on, man. Negative world round here, round yonder. You can't fool me. Like I say, they can fool you. They can't fool me though, bro. You hear me, dog? Yeah. You got sex trafficking being at an all-time high, and you want to tell me about a positive world? Kids disappearing, being kidnapped, and you want to talk to me about a positive world? You got black niggas still getting hung from trees, racism, hate, people with hate in their heart, and you want to talk to me about a positive world? Kill that noise, man. See what it is? They get mad at the truth, right? We live in a world where people love to hear lies and ignore the truth. I repeat it, love to hear lies and ignore the truth. You hear me, dog? You know? Come on, man. You got workers underpaid, heavy, huh? You got certain crisis going on. You got babies dying. You hear me, dog? Kids being abused, kids being done wrong. Are you kidding me? And you want to talk to me about this, talk to me about that, bro. The entertainment realm, the celebrities, what they push through the media, what they push in movies, in music, rap, certain frequencies to distort people's minds, to distract people. And you want to tell me about what, bro? Come on now. This ain't no fucking positive world, dog. Stop the cap, homie. Stop the cap. You hear me? Straight up, man. Hands down, man. For real. You know? This God's universe, the devil's world. This is what humanity has created. This ain't got nothing to do with God. You think the state of civilization, the state of humanity, the world got something to do with God? This what you think this what God intended? You hear me, dog? Shit. God probably done wiped his hands with this world, looking down like, damn, this what y'all created? Bet. Boom. Have at it. But like I always say, I can't wait till God blow it up. You know, heavy, dog. For real, homie. You hear? Care what nobody talking about. Yeah. So don't come to me talking about a positive world until people really want to be positive around this motherfucker around yonder, bruh. You hear me, dog? Straight up. Like I say, I don't give a fuck about nothing in this room, but I give a fuck about everything in this room. Now let that sink in, man. You know what it is. Fire them comments up. Big warrior head. Babylon, stay aware. Yeah, man. Wicked. For real.